This is the BEnergyAware Podcast. Hi, and welcome to the BEnergyAware Podcast. This podcast is here to help you be confident and empowered, and is brought to you by Get Empowered audiobook and Patreon. You can find a link to both in the description of this episode. Not everyone is seeking to have inner peace, but those who do, they can have a difficult time achieving it. One thing is to already know what having inner peace feels like, and then to lose it, and then needing to restore it. And another thing is to not know what it feels like, and then needing to cultivate it from scratch. And when I say inner peace, by that I mean the kind of peace that enables us to remain calm and centered during difficult and upsetting situations. It's more an ability to reach for that peaceful place inside of us and bring it out exactly when we need it. Okay, so how do we do that? Especially if we're restless and are feeling triggered. Well, if we are used to taking the time to be with ourselves, just by ourselves, and connecting deeply with ourselves, and going within to that peaceful, centered place, then we have a good chance of always being able to go there at our will. Being able to go there whenever we need to gives us the ability to handle any life situation with a high awareness and a sense of confidence. It's like knowing that no matter what happens, we will find our way. And if we are not used to that, or if that peaceful place is not there when we reach for it, well, then we need to create it by setting time aside to meditate. That's a time for us to connect deeply with ourselves, and it's good to make an effort to do it regularly until it becomes a habit and something that comes naturally. And this doesn't have to happen through meditation only. It can be through yoga or anything that we love doing, especially if it's physical, like dancing, hiking, running, and so on. To cultivate inner peace, we also need to know when it's time to retreat and have some resting time and regenerate. The problem is that a lot of people are very uncomfortable being by themselves, especially in silence. They would rather go do something and be surrounded by others most of the time. And then that small amount of time when they are alone, they are usually tired and non functional. We can choose to live like that, but at some point, we have to ask ourselves, what am I avoiding here? Why can't I spend a little time by myself? Why can't I be alone with just my thoughts and my feelings? Each one of us is capable of cultivating inner peace and capable of reaching for it consciously in times of need. The reaching for it part requires practice, of course, but it's definitely doable. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. I would love to hear what you think. Get in touch with me through Instagram at BEnergyAware or through my website, BEnergyAware.com. Leaving a review on Apple Podcasts, as always, is much appreciated. And please share this podcast with your friends. I'm Bran, your host, and I'll talk to you next Friday.